Right fuckers, welcome back to Son of Scotland TV, bringing you all the latest transfer news around the SPFL. Now there's been a lot of signings in the January transfer window so far, but perhaps this is the biggest signing of them all. I can confirm that Hearts have signed Stephen Naismith on loan until the end of the season from Norwich City. Now Naismith out of favour at the moment at Norwich, could not get a game, was looking for a transfer away, and there's been a bunch of Scottish clubs interested in his services. You'd Kilmarnock, you'd Rangers, and most recently you had Hearts, who made themselves interested in the availability of Naismith, and he's decided to come and choose Hearts. So very delighted with this signing. You know, it's not quite the replacement for Jamie Walker. There's talks about Naismith. Is he done? Is he past it? He's only 31 years old, so I mean, he is a Scotland international, so you can't. I don't think you can look at this signing and say it's a bad signing. Perhaps he's not the player he was when he was like, I don't know, 26, 27. You know, when he used to play for Rangers, when he played for Everton. He might not be as good as he was back then, but I mean, he's 31. He can't be done just yet. I'm pretty sure there's something left for him to offer, and hopefully he can offer it here at Hearts. He did have this to say about the club. He said, and I quote in Michael Cole fashion, "I'm delighted to have the opportunity to come to Hearts. It's a club that obviously had its difficulties in the past." Now, I don't know exactly what he means about that. I mean, I'm talking, maybe he's talking about maybe financial difficulties, the administration shit, the relegation. But, I mean, Rangers have also had that, so I don't quite understand what he's talking about that. I mean, in the past, does he just mean that year we went down and we bounced straight back up and we finished 27 points of Rangers? If that's what he means by difficulties, then, you know, fair enough, but I wouldn't exactly call it difficulties. I'd say Rangers are going through bigger difficulties. We're probably where we should be, you know. At the moment, we're sitting 5th, we're improving. I don't think this is a difficult time for the club. Yes, we did finish last in the league like 4 years ago, but we did come straight back up, so I'm not quite sure what he means by that. Anyway, I'll continue on. Obviously, he says so it's had difficulties in the past, but it's definitely flourishing now under the leadership of Anne Budge and the gaffer, i.e. Craig Levein. He said, "I've spent the morning looking around the training bays and the stadium, and it's incredible what changes have been made, especially at Tynecastle." I'm assuming that he's maybe, I don't know, talking about the new stand. It just gives you that eagerness to get started, and I'm looking forward to training tomorrow. So there you go. So Stephen Naismith had to say about joining the club now. I mean, he could just be saying this, like maybe if Rangers put a better offer in, would he have went to Rangers, bigger club, more money probably? Who knows? But we've got until the end of the season, and I'm happy enough with that. I mean, you could argue this season is done. This season for us isn't really. I mean, we might get better than 5th, but we probably won't. But you know what? It's decent. It's a decent signing, albeit maybe it's not a long-term thing. Might only be around for 4 or 5 months, but you know what? It's better to have him than not to have him, and that's the way I'm looking at it. He could make his debut in the Scottish Cup tie against Hibernian. Be a good match to play him in. Whether it'll be a starter, whether it'll be on the bench, I don't know. But we have signed Stevie Naismith. And I was mentioning Rangers, and talking about Rangers, they've also signed Jason Cummins on loan, former Hibernian striker, and Russell Martin, the Scottish international. So Rangers have made a few good signings as well. So yeah, man, lots of activity in the transfer window, and it's been nice for a change. It's not just like players leaving the SPFL. You've also got some good players coming in, the likes of Naismith, like Jason Cummins, Russell Martin. The players that I mentioned, there's previous players before. Aberdeen got Niall McGinn back. There's been some good players coming in, and it's good to see that the league may be losing some key players, but it's also bringing in some players to strengthen. Because, like I said, a lot of times over the past few seasons, the Scottish teams just seem to lose their best players, and they don't really bring any, you know, backups in to replace them. So it's good to see these clubs looking good and trying to actually bring in decent players. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Stevie Naismith is a Hearts man until the end of the season. How will you think he'll do for the JAMBOS? Let me know down below. Will he be a success? Will he be a failure? Time will tell. But anyway, guys, I've been SOS TV. Until next time, peace.